Hanging Rock. That's the destination today. We are here at Pilot Mountain on the Mountains to Sea Trail. And today the goal is to hike roughly 18 miles of the Sauratown Mountain Trail. Get ready to stop by the Pilot Mountain Visitor Center, and then we'll be embarking on a full day hike here on the Mountains to Sea Trail. This is the Pilot Mountain Visitor Center. The first section leaving that, you walk like a mile on the road. How's the road walk going?
It's hot.
It's really hot. It's cooler this morning. But yeah, we're walking the road for now. We're going to turn left on Winston Road and walk some more road. But there is a lot of trail section from what I understand. I didn't really read the guide so much. A lot of trail section that we can do out here today on the Sauratown Mountain Trail. Current temperature approaching 150 degrees out here near Pilot Mountain. Into the woods we go. Some relief from this sun. This is more like it back in the woods. There's a railroad track up above. Michelle, you're the medical person here. That wasn't a human skull back there, was it?
No, it wasn't.
It was a deer in boots. It was a deer in boots. So we're following the tracks here. Just want to talk a little bit about goals for this year on the MST. Michelle is new to her section hiking. We want to get her caught up to where we're at going toward Kleeman's Dome. Keenan and I plan on doing Water Rock Knob to Kleeman's Dome sometime this year, and we hope that Michelle can go with us. So I started doing this thing back in 2017, and I'm just really this year going to start aggressively trying to get miles going east. I do want to finish the MST. I don't really have a time frame. I know that just sharing a story, I went up to give a little bit of trail magic to a hiker or runner on the 14th of June. Today's the 30th of June, and he's going for the FKT, which is the fastest known time of the MST. And I believe that today he'll finish. I saw some posts online this morning where he's at Hatteras, and the miles he's pulling will probably have him at Jockey's Ridge today. So impressed with him. His wife and their son have been supporting him as he does this. They're from the Pikes Peak area in Colorado, which we went last year and absolutely loved it. Beautiful, beautiful place they're from, and it's so cool to see them enjoying this beautiful place. But in the spirit of his FKT, I want to basically talk about what I'm trying to accomplish here. 2017 I started, and I'm going for the SKT, the slowest known time on the Mountains to Sea Trail. And I think my friend Adam Collins has that record right now. He shared with me one time. He said, just take your time. You don't have to finish it all at once. And there's truth in that. I seem to enjoy looking forward to the next section. And so this has been a section that I've wanted to do for a long time, and I'm getting to do it with two of my favorite people back there on this beautifully hot day in June. So yeah, but thanks for joining along on all the hikes. And I hope you're still checking in every now and then on the new hikes that I add, you know, like once a year lately, but that's about to change because I want to finish this thing. The crazy thing right now, you know, we can't pick up all the litter. When you're road walking, you can't just leave the place better than you found it so easily because it's bad. But what we're finding is trash that's making us crave things like Dr. Pepper, cookout milkshakes, sweet tarts. Okay, so Pilot Mountain, right? Okay, follow this. And then this is Sauratown Mountain, right? Is it Saura? S-A-U-R-A. Better view of it here. After 1 mile on Coon Road, we're going back into the woods here. Straight across the gravel road. We're at the end of Coon Road, crossing Volunteer Road. This is one of those times where you're like, am I going up in somebody's driveway? And maybe we are, but it might be an easement that was granted. So, but you can see the sign to the right here that shows this is part of the Sauratown Mountain Trail. So we're at the 5 mile mark. So we're about 25% through the day, 11:17, making some pretty killer time. We're averaging about a 3 mile per hour split so far. That's counting the time we stopped at the restrooms and the gift shop back at Pilot. This is it. It's a good leave no trace and fire prevention tip. The blackberries on this trail are exquisite. If you get a chance to come through and try out some of the blackberries, I highly recommend it. I hope that landowners don't get mad. My mom, when I was a kid, used to come out here and get these things and make the best blackberry jelly. Maybe I should just get a bunch of them and take them to her and say, you know, there's nothing quite like the taste of Stokes County blackberry jelly. The ladies are cooling down and also getting water. Ina's used to filtering that water from her AT hike, her AT section hike, from Amicalola Falls to Watauga Lake this winter, deep winter. Wah, wah.
Oh, whoa.
Y'all did it perfectly.
Whew. That last rock was so smooth.
Summertime and the living's easy. We've been on a very generous section of trail where we've not been going onto roads as much. We've probably been walking a mile or so, all in the woods. We've crossed this creek a couple of times now, and it's just been a pleasant walk on a very warm day. Big old deer just jumped in the water behind us and made a splash. We thought it might be a Sasquatch or something even bigger. Sauratown Mountain. If I'm saying that wrong, I know you're going to correct the pronunciation. But yeah, Sauratown Mountain here. The middle between Hanging Rock and Pilot Mountain. That's where we come from. we're going beyond that. One of the great things about the MST is the people. And a lot of people make this trail possible. And All-Stars, to me, there's a lot of them, but landowners who are generous enough to give easements to make this trail possible. But then you have landowners that give an easement and then are even more giving by saying, hey, listen, while you're passing through my property, feel free to get some fresh drinking water. I don't know, I guess to people watching this, that may seem small, but there's so many people that don't want to do easements, and I'm not kicking that, you know, because people have their reasons, it's their land, you know. But it makes it special when somebody does give an easement, does care enough about the hiking community, even if they're not a hiker, or the state, to be able to have a footpath that goes from the ocean to the Smokies, and to do a little bit more than just the easement to make a small thing special for hikers as they pass through. So I don't know your name. You're working hard out here in the heat on your farm, and you yelled at us to get some water, and it was very much appreciated. So thank you very much, and everybody else that has given easements to make this possible. You're awesome. Thank you. How you feeling back there, Michelle?
It's great.
Keena, how you feeling?
Kata?
What, were you shooting me a finger? Or shooting me a bird?
The thumb finger.
Oh, the thumb finger.
Why do we pick the hottest day of the year to do this?
That's a good question. But here we are. We're making it.
Burning it down.
We're almost halfway there. Burn it down.
Ben, Harper.
Isn't that that's Seth Rollins' entrance music in WWE, isn't it? Burn it down. Burned it down right there. We're going up the probably the only significant climb of the day. I believe it's a few hundred feet elevation around Sauratown Mountain. So we'll gain more elevation on the next hike when we go up to Moore's Law. But this one, or Moore's Knob, but this one is, 9 miles in, and we're climbing. So yeah, it's been a easy hike, kind of lulled us into a comfort zone other than the heat. Now here we are climbing. Nice switchbacks though. We're approaching the 10-mile mark, coming down the other side of the mountain here. So we'll be making the final march toward Hanging Rock State Park, where we'll stop at the entrance on the Torrey's Den side, and we will be getting back out here fairly soon to do I guess we'll go from that parking area up over Moore's Knob down to the visitor center, and then down about Hidden Falls, Window Falls, and then up into Danbury and stop somewhere around Pretty's General Store. And then after that, my plan is to do a bicycle ride from Pretty's. Sounds like I'm saying pretty. From what? Oh, that's the trail. Good deal. Thank you, Keena. From Pretty's to where I started the Greensboro section last year, and that will be I think there's one section I'll have to hike, but the rest I plan to do on the bicycle. So then I'll be finished from Water Rock Knob to Bryan Park. Then it'll be time to get from Bryan Park to Raleigh, and then to make a decision on if I want to do the Neuse River on a paddle or do the road sections from section 11 through section 16. Now, I'm getting serious. I want to get this thing finished, but it still may be an SKT. We'll see. It's funny, Keena's vlogging this also, by the way. She started a channel for her Appalachian Trail hike, and so yeah, when I do these MST hikes and she's with me, you can see them from two different perspectives by going to each of our channels. But I think the funny thing is a lot of times we turn the cameras on at the same time. I guess it's these moments when you enter a pretty cool place like this where it's different. It's a change from what you're seeing on that moment or during that hike. And this reminds me a lot of like when I was a kid, hiking in the creek close to the house. There was a stream that came off the mountain, and there was another stream that started below the mountain a little bit, and they connected. You could put your foot on one side and it was warm, the other side it was cold. I miss those days. The girls here getting their hair wet, I don't have that opportunity because, you know, I don't have that hair. We've popped out of the woods and we're on Thor Road, and Thor with an E. Yeah, so this is a gravel road. Looks like we're gonna be on it for a bit. Heading toward Rock House Road. Thor, I feel like I got hit by Thor's hammer after walking in the heat on that road. But we are now to Rock House Road. I can see Hanging Rock now, State Park in the distance. It's like Moore's Knob. Very short amount of time on Rock House Road, and now we're back into the, hopefully a shade. The sun's brutal on this late June day. The road walk, the last gravel road that we walked a mile and a half through, sun buzzed me out. Like I'm feeling it. Not tired from the hike, just that heat got me for a little bit. So yeah, but still marching on. We got this thing, got about another five-ish miles to go to get to Hanging Rock. Pretty waterfall here. This is the trail. Just honestly feeling really exhausted from the heat. The long distance plus the heat combined kicks my butt today. So yeah, we still have three miles to go too. But just trail looks like this. It's been a lot like this and or grassy fields, walking along the corner of fields along the woods. Yeah, so anyhow, 3 miles to go. Still having a great day. Still going. We're on Highway 66. Is basically road walking the rest of the way. They're troopers, man. Those girls are strong. They can hike long distance. They can hike elevation. They're machines. But we're all feeling the heat today. Just maybe I'll finish going east in the winter. Seriously, it's just so hot. Beautiful bird. I like watching birds out here. 1.6 miles to go. Getting very close to Hanging Rock State Park to complete this Pilot Mountain State Park to Hanging Rock State Park hike on the Mountains to Sea Trail. Okay, we're very close to the end now, and the girls have sat down for a bit. I don't know what I'm running on fumes, I'm gonna be honest. It's been pushing forward one step at a time, And this has kicked our butts today, not gonna lie. So I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Next time, that's where we'll start. Goodness grief, back on the road. This has been Pilot Mountain to Hanging Rock State Park. 18.9 miles so far, so let's call it 19 miles. Too hot. Do this in January once hunting season is over. Don't do this crap in the summer. Anyhow, thanks for watching and peace out.